What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be giving you the best loadouts you can be using right now in Call of Duty Warzone. And if you're a fan of Warzone loadouts and you find a simple, straightforward loadout video like this helpful, well, you've come to the right place because that's all we do. And I upload one of these at least 2 times a week along with a short style of video daily. So if that's something you're interested in, take that like button, throw it at the noti bell, and let it ricochet onto the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our daily or weekly uploads. Let's get you these loadouts. All right, so today we're going to have some fun loadouts for you guys to run. I'm still a huge fan of the Rival 9 with the conversion kit, along with the FJX Horse AR with the conversion kit. And for that Rival 9, we're going to go with the Zimmon compensated flash muzzle, the Bruin heavy support grip underbarrel, the 50 round drum, the Jack Headhunter carbine kit, and I'm liking the Night Arm model sight here. Show you how this kind of reacts in the firing range. Basically, it's like a burst fire and it just keeps bursting, and it's super controllable and a lot of fun to use. Next, we have that FJX Horus with the conversion kit. We're rocking the Zimmon compensated muzzle, the Bruin heavy support grip underbarrel, high velo ammo, or the high grain rounds, whichever you prefer. You got to have that Jack scimitar kit on here, and I'm rocking the Jack glassless optic. And it basically just takes the FJX Horus and turns it into an absolute laser beam. And it's a lot of fun to run. If you guys enjoy that loadout, let me know in the comments. Next up, we have the Kar 98. I'm rocking the Kar 98 still. The follow-up shot to the Kar 98 is what makes it so overpowered, in my opinion. And then I'm rocking the MCW with the conversion kit on here. Changes it to kind of a closer range SMG style of option, but not quite an SMG, just really solid sniper support. So we're gonna go with the MCW for that Zimmon 35 muzzle, the MCW Cyclone long barrel, the Blackout high grain rounds, 40 round mag, along with the Jack Raven kit. And we'll show this to you here in the firing range. This thing is an absolute beam and hits like a goddamn Mack truck. A lot of fun to run. Then for that Kar 98, I'm rocking the Sonic suppressor, the precision long barrel, the high grain rounds. You want to use the no stock for a lot more ADS speed, and then the SPX 80 scope is the one I prefer, but use whatever sight makes you comfortable. Next up, not a lot of people are using this, or not enough people are using it, but the TAC Evolver is fantastic, along with the BP50 as an SMG with a conversion kit on there. The Evolver, we're rocking the Cassis brake muzzle, the Eviction heavy long barrel, the Hound 9G grip, the Jack glassless optic, and the Rampart heavy stock. And we'll show this to you in the firing range, but this thing doesn't have a lot of recoil at all, and we'll use it here on the mid range. But man, this thing is an absolute beast. And then for that BP50, we're rocking the Cassis brake muzzle. You want to run that Jack Revenger kit, the high grain rounds, and the Chimera laser light, along with the rear grip TRST4 grip tape. Show this to you in the firing range. But man, yeah, this thing's an absolute beam. The BP50 itself is a beam anyway, but we're gonna give you another like AR build there for it. But it's a lot of fun to run. Next, we have the Lockwood Shroud, but then we have a BP50 as a longer range option, and these two together are wildly good. For that Lockwood Shroud, we're rocking the Dark Star barrel, the XRK Edge hand stop underbarrel, the sub OP ammo, 40 round mag, and that Jack Decimator kit, which turns the Lockwood Shroud into a full auto, basically the same thing as an MP5, but it actually hits and feels like an MP5, which is so nice. And for that BP50, we're rocking the VT7 Spiritfire suppressor, the Lore 9 heavy barrel, the 45 round mag, the TRST4 grip tape, and the Forbearer heavy stock. If you want a sight on it, take off the grip tape maybe and use whatever sight makes you comfortable, but I like the no sight on this thing. It's an absolute laser beam and barely moves, to be honest. Next up, sniper that not a lot of people are using is the XRK Stalker, and I'm pairing this with the OG Groza, or the DG58 LSW with a conversion kit. With the Stalker, we're rocking the Stoic 4 suppressed barrel, the high grain rounds. I like the XRK Stalker light bolt here, no stock, and the Heinrichter hybrid scope, but use whatever sight makes you comfortable. And for that DG58, we're rocking the Zimmon compensated muzzle. You want to put that Jack Nightshade rifle kit on here, the 40 round mag, and the Piranha steady grip, along with whatever sight makes you comfortable, but I'm using the Jack glassless. We'll show that to you here in the firing range. This thing is so much fun to run. Use it. Let me know what you think. Next up, we have the Hoger 556 AR along with the Zero Recoil Striker. The Hoger 556, we're rocking the Cassis Break Muzzle, Cryo 6-match barrel, Bruin Heavy Support Grip Underbarrel, high grain rounds, along with the 40-round mag. And we'll show this to you here in the firing range, but man, this thing is just, I think it's a little stronger version of the Hoger 26 LMG, to be honest. This thing absolutely rips. And then we're rocking that Striker Zimmern compensated muzzle, Striker Elite long barrel, the Bruin Heavy Support Grip underbarrel, 48-round mag, and then rocking the Lockman Recon Series stock. But man, this thing is just an absolute laser beam as well. It just doesn't move. Zero visual recoil for sure. But man, it's so good. Next, we have the FJX Horse paired with the TAC Eradicator. For that FJX Horse, we're rocking the Zimmern compensated muzzle, Artis heavy barrel, XRK Edge hand stop underbarrel, the 48-round mag, and the Ripper light stock. We'll show this to you here in the firing range, but man, this thing is a lot of fun to run as well. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's so much fun to run, dude. Then the TAC Eradicator, we're rocking the Zimmern compensated muzzle, Conqueror 70 long barrel, Bruin Heavy Support Grip underbarrel, high grain rounds or the high velocity rounds, either one you prefer, and the Attack Verde core stock. And if you want to use a sight on this, completely up to you. I would take off the high grain rounds and then put on a sight if you want. Next up, we have my movement striker along with the MTZ 556. Now, we just gave you a striker that's more built for recoil control and sniper support probably, but this striker right here, man, it's a lot of fun to run, and it really still doesn't move that much. And then we're rocking the MTZ 556. For the striker, we're rocking the Zimmern compensated muzzle, XRK Edge hand stop underbarrel, high grain rounds, 48-round mag, and the no stock. If it does have a little too much recoil for you, you can just throw on the striker stubby barrel instead of those high grain rounds. Show how this performs in the firing range, but man, this thing is super fast, and like I said, it really just doesn't have that much recoil. It's got some visual recoil to it, but honestly, it's not that bad. You're not going to use it at that range anyway, but for mid range right here, if you're tapping a headshot right there, it's really easy to control. But again, it's for movement, close range. For the MTZ 556, we're rocking the Cassis Break muzzle. I like the MTZ Drifter Heavy long barrel, Bruin Heavy Support Grip underbarrel, 50-round drum, and the EXF Close Quarters Assault stock. I prefer just not using a sight on here. It just feels insanely good. But you use the sight if you feel like it. You can always take off the stock if you want to. Then the number one overall loadout, bar none for me, is the Hoger 26 LMG along with the Superi 46. And the reason why is because in the esports championship for Rebirth Island this past week, the best trio I've ever seen in a Call of Duty match for Warzone uses this exact loadout. So keep that in mind. Shifty, Ahsoka, and Biffle. Everybody was really using these, but man, these guys made it look real good. So for this Hoger 26, we're rocking the Cassis Break muzzle, Hoger factory barrel, Bruin Heavy Support Grip underbarrel, high velo rounds or the high grain rounds, and the Ascent Lord stock. And this thing just is so stinking good. Like, very little recoil. Like I said, the Hoger 556 feels a lot the same, just doesn't have a big enough as big of a mag. And then this Superi 46, we're rocking the Zimmern compensated muzzle, the Bore 99 short barrel. If you want to use a sight, take off the barrel, put the Night Arm model sight on there. That's what they use. But I like the Bore 99 short barrel, XRK Edge hand stop underbarrel, 40-round mag, and the Rescue 9 stock. And this thing is a blast to use, man. Movement is great on it. Just really a lot of fun. Thank you guys again for watching. If you enjoyed the video, if you're taking screenshots, 80% of you aren't subscribed to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that noti bell so you don't miss another video like this or like one of these. We'll see you in the next one.